So before anyone says anything, I'm just going to go ahead and address this. I have a very good sense of humor. It is a gift that God has given me. I've tried to develop that gift, and I have developed that gift over time. And I love humor, and I love to make other people laugh, and I love to laugh. Like, woo! I love to laugh. I laugh loud and I laugh hard. And sometimes I cry here and cry other places from my body, right? Anyways, it's not what you tuned in for. When I was younger, though, I most certainly used humor and sarcasm as defense mechanisms or coping skills, whatever psychological term you want to put on there. That's how I protected myself. If someone came at me with a derogatory remark, I went right back sharp. But it usually was covered in humor, which doesn't make hurting other people okay, not with our words or any other way. But anyways, I wanted to let them know, like, you're not going to get the best of me. When inside, sometimes they did. They did when I was younger, kids, when I was younger. Not my current state, all right? Eventually, as I did get, like, my teens, my late teens, early 20s, sometimes I would crack the joke before anyone else had a chance to. And it was kind of my way of, like, letting people know, like, I know my body's larger, so I'm going to go ahead, let's establish it, kind of like the elephant in the room thing. When maybe none of them even saw it or considered it. It was an in here battle, right? That was my insecurity coming out. Not the people I ran with, because honest to God, is that okay to say? Honest to goodness, maybe. Because I always want to honor God's name. But anyways, honestly, I ran with a good crowd. My group of friends, I never felt less than or picked on, or they loved me as is. Now, you have a handful of, but I wouldn't call them friends, okay? They were acquaintances that, could make some remarks or whatever. But my friend group, my friends, they just loved me as I was. The only person concerned about my weight at that time was me. So, anyways, I say all that to say, I do have a good sense of humor, and I often deal with a lot of things through humor. Sometimes appropriate, sometimes not. When I say that, I mean, sometimes you just need to deal with things and not make a joke out of them. But I also know that I find a lot of strength in, let's laugh about it and not let it consume us, and then I can let it go. I'm not saying it's right. Like, I'm certainly not a mental health expert. I'm not a theologian. I'm just a person that loves Jesus and has learned from her mistakes many times. And I'm just sharing the story of my body. I'm sharing things that have came up. I'm sharing how I've dealt with certain things. And I'm sharing also some of my strengths with you. One thing I'm going to do is be real and raw. Now, you don't have to agree. And honestly, this is where I am now. After doing this, and I'm continuously a work in progress. Like, I love God. My relationship with Him grows every day. And so as I'm sharing this, He may prompt me and reveal something to me. It's like, ooh, hold up, sis. And should that occur, I'll jump right on here and catch you right up, okay? So be on the edge of your seat. All right. But anyway, so some of the stories I tell, I'm going to laugh about. You may not, and it's okay not to. If someone was telling me, I don't know if I would or not. Some of them. It depends on who the people are. But anyways, there you go.